Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a lot of very, very cool creations by a bunch of different authors. A couple new authors this week as well. So the very first creation here today is the Orion 360 RE2 by ozfresh. And really nice looking SV. Definitely a very pretty one. Now this one does come in a whole bunch of different colors as well. Up on the workshop post, it does list and show geez, I think like 8 different color combinations for it. So all kinds of different color varieties. This is the very clean and fancy white one here. I love those decals, or not decals, the LCDs that are kind of embedded onto the ship here. They're very faint. That looks really, really cool. Yeah, I dig that. You can kind of see where the LCD is right over there, and especially they're kind of like at least these wing ones are on an angle. This looks really wild too, the Orion here, but it's all like pixelated on purpose. That's wild. That's really cool. So we got the top entrance over here, and we've got another the astral engineering. That's got like a almost like a galaxy or something like that on there. Oh, very, very cool. Really cool LCD effects here. It looks like the cockpit area is going to look really sweet too. More LCDs there, and I like the texture lights along. Oh, look at the little laser there too. I was going to say I like the texture lights along the side of the glass here, and then the those like laser LCDs that you can see from the inside. That looks really, really cool too. This is really sharp. Dig it. Kind of very luxurious in nature here. This is really cool looking down thruster formation as well. kind of right in the middle there, but yeah, cool block work around there. And then obviously one of the big features of this is the wing setup here. Now, one thing I don't know, and I'm not sure because I'm a little behind on especially like Star Citizen spaceships, is this a replica? If it's not a replica, well, it's really, really nice. It looks like it could be a ship in the game. If it is a replica, you did a really good job on it. Either way, it's a good thing. It just, yeah, it's just really, really cool looking. Kind of like the lightweight thruster setup here too for the forward and reverse thruster, and we do actually have like a looks like a bomb launcher over there. I think that's one of those alarm sentries in that location. Strafing thrust here. You can see the lift thrust kind of poking through this really cool side like cutout in black there. That's a nice nice looking piece there. Oh, look at this crazy looking thruster in the back. It's not really even a thruster. The thrusters are out over there, but it looks like one, and that is really cool. So LCDs are over. It looks like this has got to be some xenoblock material back there to do that texture light, and then we got some emitters in the area doing that effect as well. That is a really cool looking fake thruster. It's just, oh man, I wish we could make these work. You know, if you could design your own thrusters and maybe add certain blocks to it that would actually produce thrust and actually function like in the real game, and then you could create your own custom thruster designs like this. That would be very, very cool. So it looks like we got a way aboard right over here, I think. Well, we got some unusual LCDs over. Oh, that's different. I got to figure out how that works here. It looks like it, I don't know, very interesting ship though. Really, really pretty. All right, well, anyway, let's get aboard here. Let's see what's happening on the interior. Let me adjust the lighting. I'm going to try to go fairly dark with this, and we'll see what how it comes out here. Again, I don't know how this works here. It kind of looks like there's a light there, but I'm not triggering the sensor. That's probably something to do with bugs in the game there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, it's talking about color changing. Yeah, there's a whole bunch, again, like, I think at least 8 different color combinations for the ship here. So I think maybe you just, oh, this is just like a parts room back here. Oh, I see. Oh, this got a lot of stuff in it. Look at that. It looks like a lot of small shield parts. Well, I think the only shield parts for SVs. And then we've got this crazy thing in front of us, which is an advanced shield generator. Just wanted to make sure I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't particularly sure. I think we see a warp drive back in there. Let me aboard. Okay, so but again, this isn't like your main entry to the craft. This is about parts, and it looks like you got some definitely more room in there for whatever CPU core blocks or I don't know how many shield components it has in it already, but maybe more. We got our warp drive back there, access to that. Yeah, really cool how that's set up. All right, so I'm gonna find a alternative entrance here. I think I didn't see one yet, but it could be sneaky. Here, let me get back into God mode temporarily here. Let's see if I'm missing. Oh yeah, there. Oh yeah, right down in here. Is this? Maybe I should have. Well, this is an entrance. This probably has more. But here, let me try to get out of God mode here, and we'll jump right in. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's got an entrance on the back. Let's start with the very back here. I don't know if that door... Okay, that door's staying closed. So back over here, we have a constructor. It almost doesn't look like a constructor because of it's turned like... turned a different direction. We're only seeing like one side of it, which is really cool. O2 over there, and on the other side, an armor locker. Let me get the HUD out of there. And then this is actually like an LCD here too. It's kind of like a tint screen. Exit. Oh yeah, check that out. Oh yeah. Oh. Ooh, look at this. This is sharp. Oh wow, look at the built-in bed on the side over here. Little I don't know, LCD for stuff. I think that's an LCD. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a deco part there, I think. Couple passenger seats back over here. Trauma station, clone chamber. You can see some CPU core blocks back over in that area there. That might be another tinted LCD in front of it too. Maybe. Yeah, look at this though. This is sharp. Like the flooring. Look at the fancy. Uh-oh, we got to enter text here LCD. I don't know if that's looks like there was something that was supposed to be right there on that side. Let's see, a couple fridges, food processor over here in this cool thing. I like the lighting above it too. It kind of looks like recessed fluorescent lights. And this trim over here with the texture lights in the background and the LCD like laser lines or something like that in front of it. That looks really cool. I dig that. Fancy lights. We got a light in the ceiling there too, in the one part of glass. And then we get up into the cockpit area here, and got a nice looking I don't know, console area, dashboard, all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's some other things in there. I gotta sit in the seat and see what all that looks like. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, look at up above too. That's some crazy looking. Almost looks like a teleporter ring or something like that, but another LCD right there. Smart landing, alarm sensory. That's cool. Very cool looking HUD there. It's got like the numbers on the bottom too. But yeah, that's sweet. That is sweet. A lot of time and effort put into all this. I like that grid there in the middle of that LCD there too. Kind of like a radar or something like that. Yeah, this is neat. Cool tables too for SV table creations out of blocks and things like that. Glass top, really cool looking table leg. That's neat. Very cool looking ship here, definitely. And again, there's some more LCDs over here too. I think maybe I'm not seeing all those quite yet. Well, no, actually, are they built in on my view here? Not really. That's weird. So I see this whole grouping there. Maybe I gotta be here. Let me take off the ground. Take off from the ground. Turn to weapons on. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't see them from here. Maybe the player plays in a different FOV or field of view. And those appear. I'm just at standard 60 right now. But if I were, I just want to find out, see if this is going to work this way or not. Let me just temporarily set this to something larger, about 80. Get back to the seat again. Yeah, see, now you can see all those LCDs on the side for the Gatling turret, the advanced detector, etc., etc. Those look really, really cool too. I like those LCDs there. I just wanted to see them on my view here, and I think the player may be playing at a different FOV, and that's why I'm not seeing them at the standard 60. Here, let me get the set this back to normal here. I mess with this too, the FOV. Usually not in gameplay, but for taking pictures, sometimes I will reduce the FOV to like a 45 for some trying to be like cinematic screenshots of things. It just changes the perspective a little bit, kind of gives it a little bit different look sometimes. But yeah, very, very cool ship here. Anyway, let's take a look at the specs and things like that. It did obviously have some weapons on it too, so I don't know if I would classify this necessarily as a combat ship, but it is very combat-like. It does have quite a few combat features on it too. All right. Well, anyway, unlock level 25, size class 2. I don't think I have all the thrusters on. Let me turn those on. Okay, so 40 forward, 33 strafing, 46 lift, 43 reverse, 20 down. Nice. 8 fuel tanks, 5 oxygen tanks. Got 4 alarm sentries on here. A lot of alarm sentries. Advanced detector. These are EMP bomb launchers. There's 3 of those. Medium Gatling turret and a railgun, a heavy railgun on here. That's on the nose. 2 hour and 31 minute build time. Is using two quantum processors, reactor core, so it does have a like a fusion reactor for its power plant in here. And other than that, oh wow, it's actually using some of this magmasite ingot. I found some of this in game, and I just never knew what to do with it. It's probably has to do with the weapon, maybe the railgun on there. So CPU is set to 28,000. It's pretty much dialed into that, like 35 over, which is not going to cause you any bit of problems at all. That should, I believe, translate to a Core 9. I will just double sort that to make sure it stays that way. Yep, Core 9, so that's where the 2 quantum processors come into place for those 2 superior cores there. It does have a stock shield on here for pretty nice shield too. Actually, yeah, this is really kind of combat CV with the shielding, with the weaponry on it and everything like that. It's yeah, it's actually made to shoot stuff and be very stylish when it's doing it. 21,213 on the shield strength there. A lot of P menu options, a lot of them. In fact, I think every category is filled with options. So everything, directional lights. Here, let's turn on some of that. Upgrade guides. We can leave the gravity off. Landing lights. Wow, yeah, it really lights up too. Look at that. That is cool. Very nice looking SV. Just really stylish, very luxurious. But it actually, yeah, it does appear to be a combat SV. And because of that, I'm going to have to just check out, see what we're looking. Oh, wow, look at that. It's got some combat steel going on in here, too. Oh, yeah, definitely combat. It's deceiving. So, yeah, mixed material. We got hardened steel over here. Probably regular steel in places, too, or maybe not. Well, the wings. The wings are even made of steel. So, yeah. Yeah, mixed material, but definitely emphasis on the strongest material, I think, available for a SV there. But, well, maybe not. Maybe the Xeno back over here. Yeah, that's what. Oh, no, that's. Oh, I was calling this Xeno block. It's not. That's an LCD. I didn't even think about that. It looks. There's a certain Xeno texture that will paint and look like that, but that's not what it is. It's an LCD over here. So there is no Xeno material in the build. I don't think you can put Xeno material on an SV, but I'm not sure on that one. But yeah, very, very cool build. Well, let's look at your storage too here. So nicely labeled storage section. So we got a I think most of these are boxes, except for this one. This one, we got an input of 5,094. Pharmaceutical fridge. Another box there. Ammo controller at 7297. And I think that's about it. Besides, you know, obviously a bunch of sort boxes and our Pentaxi tank in there. Fridge. Yeah, very, very nice. So again, this is the Orion 360 RE2 by ozfresh. Very, very nice build. Just pretty. And looks, yeah, besides just looking so stylish, it looks, you know, it's a combat ship too. And yeah, I think, yeah, this is the better glass on here, 1250 hit points. So the armored glass on the front there as well to go with that combat steel in there. Yeah, very nice. All right, well, let's get to the next build here. And next one here is a base. It looks like I already got this on. This is the RE2, RE2 The Sanctuary by Hectic. And it's kind of like a fort-style base. Really, really cool here. Oh, yeah, I got big old spotlights above the front entry. Now, I tried to spawn this a little bit above ground, so I didn't have bleed through, but it looks like it's able to handle that pretty well too. It's built up a little bit on the bottom there, so you can sink it into the ground. It does have a lot of support beams and things down in here too, so I could have probably dug this in the ground a little more than I did and had it all line up right. But yeah, well, let's go check out the inside here and the overall base. Actually, yeah, let's get a good perspective of what we're looking at here from top down. That's wild. Look at that. So we got a central structure there, a couple side buildings. Looks like a lot of asymmetrical qualities here. And kind of like I don't know, maybe a guard station above the looks like the front and back entryways. Cool looking antenna. That's a wild looking antenna. That's a crazy looking antenna. Look at all this stuff there. It's like a microwave tower or something. That's I know where to bring my TV dinners now. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. Okay, so I know I'm god mowing around, just checking out the grounds here. So we have some drone bays here. That looks cool. There's yeah, blockwork all set up around the drone bays to kind of add into the prestige of them. So, or a drone bay. I don't know if there's more than one. So this over here looks like a, yeah, kind of a, I don't know, workshop area with seating and stuff. Some screens, probably maintenance, like where the maintenance people chill out or do repair work or something like that. Very, very cool. Nice, like a garage station there. Got over here a little pad here, maybe like a repair bay kind of thing. Look at all the stuff going on there in different colors and whatnot. That's cool. And yeah, okay, so another like a, I don't know, maintenance bay. I don't know what to call it. It's got a lot of storage around it too. So maybe more of a storage bay for parts and things like that. And then over here, we've got, oh, these are turbines built in here. Oh, check that out. So we've got, yeah, a couple medium-sized turbines built into the towers there that kind of look like a big, like, generator or some kind of power plant. Oh, I love the pipes with the steam coming out of them over there, too. That's cool. So what do we got in this building here? It's just crazy stuff here. We got a turbine right on the side there, a small one. We got a skywalk. Gotta have skywalks. I don't think I get into this building from below here. I think I would have to take the skywalk to get in there. So we'll check that out in a minute. Got a couple more of those medium turbines over here and another power station. And yeah, our maintenance garages. That's cool. I like how it's like the structure inside of here. It's got like streets, or well, I wouldn't say streets, but like, you know, walk paths all the way around it, kind of going in between the buildings and everything like that. Very cool. Like a fortress little city here. Alright. Now I will adjust the lights. And let's take a walk on the inside here. I don't know. I don't know if I went too dark or not. That looks really nice. Alright, so it looks like we're walking into quite the production center here. A lot of stuff to look at. Look at all the air tanks and stuff going on around the ceiling. Got Wi-Fi up there. Bunch of crafting machines around the edges here. We got a furnace built in. Oh, I like that. Very cool. I like the caution around it. If you do get near the furnace, they do they're warm. So basically, yeah, you're typically fine with them. But yeah, they do put out a lot of heat. Makes sense. A couple advanced constructors over here. Got an elevator going to another floor above. Here, we'll just take the tour around this way, and I'll come back to the other side there. Hydroponics area. Oh, we even got a model number on there. That's cool. I didn't. Wow, look at all the glass here. That looks really cool. And yeah, these looks like. Oh, I was gonna say this. I thought this. Oh yeah, it is farming section. There it is. Yeah, so those side areas with the skywalk that I just walked through are big farms. It looks like, or about 36 grow plots per side. If the other side's the same, then probably 72 grow plots total. If there's not more somewhere else. And a bunch of fridges and a food processor in here. A little storage cabinet. That's really cool. I like all the like glass on here and kind of seeing other parts of the base compound from within the farming section there. Skywalk idea is really cool too. Really dig that. And we got our other side over here. Looks like we got oh man, we got the center section I didn't really look at either. This is crazy. It almost looks like an overhead crane or something going on in there to move stuff. But not really. I guess it's more pipes than a crane. But yeah, really detailed. Definitely like all the stuff going on in there. Then it looks like we got a set of 4 universal constructors here in the middle. Obviously storage controllers in the area, probably all through the area here. And on the other side, another furnace. So I think we're going to be running 4 furnaces in the build too. Looks like 8 advanced constructors, 4 universal constructors. If we have another farm here, which we don't have another farm on the other side. We have our geothermal machine. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a big part there. It's a another way to create power with a base only. At one point in time, I played with one of these a little bit, but I didn't exactly know how it worked. And I probably still don't know how it worked. I'd probably have to be in gameplay to have it properly function right now. But, oh, look at the animated little LCD down there, too. That's cool. Oh, wow. It's got, like, all these symbols and a couple, let's see, 1 frame, 2 frame, 3 frame. Oh, a bunch of different like things going on down there. I don't know if that's I think that's actual graphics part of this machine though. I don't think it's a fluctuating LCD. You could do that with LCD. You could put LCDs on timers, have them turn off and turn on, and you could build several different like frames and do that with an LCD. But I think in that case, just part of the part itself. But yeah. It fooled me a little bit. I was wondering if that was an actual LCD, like animated LCD, using timers. But yeah, really cool base. Okay, so now we got to get upstairs. I did see that there was an elevator. Yeah, right over here. Oh wow, we got I think more than 1 floor up there. So we're in the production hangar. Let's go to the fuel storage area. Should be here. And I would say its description is very accurate. It is full of fuel and storage. That's cool. So just a little alcove right there. And let's get up to 3. And 3, I didn't even really, it wasn't paying attention on the outside. It looks like we've got a big like a landing pad up on the top here. Secondary elevator there. And what's over here? Oh, our deconstructors. Wow, look at all this base over here. There's quite a bit going on up top. Look at this room. Oh yes, we gotta have the nice chill out crew room here, I think. Or more of a no, we got the bedroom right there. Yeah, we got it all. Nice pad. You gotta have your balcony with some sentry guns out here too. Ah, that's cool. We got really cool looking colors and the design work, getting some curves into the build there. Let me walk to the other side here a second too. I keep on looking for a doorway to get to this landing pad right there. I'm just missing it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, right in the center. Big landing pad on top here. Park something fairly good size or multiple smaller things. That crazy antenna. And let me just take a look at the areas here. A couple more deconstructors. So yeah, definitely a production base, the way it's set up. You know, with defenses too and stuff. So over here, it looks like we got more of a food, more of our cafeteria area. We got seating. We got our cook in the middle here. The sinks, the fridges, all the fun stuff. Looks like we got our take a shower while you eat in our bathroom, and they get a balcony too. So yeah, very cool. Nicely laid out here, but it definitely has a focus on a lot of production on here, which is definitely a good thing. So yeah, cool base. I always wanted to build a I don't know, I call these a fort style base in my own thinking, just because of the open layout, and then you got the walls, like so yeah, more of a fortress style base. Never done one of these, but yeah, it looks like a lot. Very cool, and looking at the defenses too, I wouldn't worry about the drone rage much on this base. So providing you got ammo in your ammo box. But other than that, I think you're all good. There's plenty of defenses on here to repel any drone attack that I know of or seen in game before. You got some other landing pads on top of these. Other areas are in fact landing pads, like the light poles up over there too. So yeah, a lot of residual power in the base as well, with its turbines and of course the geothermal as well. I was looking around for solar panels. I don't know if I see any of those on here. However, due to kind of solar panels don't care much, even if you didn't want to display solar panels, I believe they work if they don't have direct sunlight. Like if they were buried in the hall, like down here, I think the solar panels would also function. I've seen them function before that way. It doesn't make much sense, you know, if solar panels not getting sunlight in reality, it wouldn't be making any power. But I think in this game it does. Let me just look at these areas here. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, this probably has plenty of power with all the turbines and everything. That's cool. Let's take a look at the numbers here. So, unlock level 25, size class 14, 23 fuel tanks, 12 oxygen tanks. 10 sentry guns. I'm sorry, 14 total, and 6 light Gatling turrets. CPU wise, set to 560,000 using 545. That will translate, looks like, to a base level of a core 9. So it does need the 2 superior cores in there. In fact, when I take a look at the costs here, 9-hour and 35-minute build time does use the 4 quantum processors for the superior cores. And we obviously have our geothermal, our grill plots, but overall, it's not really asking for too many crazy things here in the build either. Probably the craziest thing, well, I wouldn't call it crazy, but the quantum processors go to anything core 9 in the game, basically. And then we have a shield on here as well. Even better for your drone attacks that you probably get fairly frequently because it's the base, but 22,153 on shield strength. Good luck, drones. I don't think you stand a chance. A lot of a lot of P menu options here for check power management on all our production equipment, and then our maintenance hats. Not even sure what that is, but we have a button for it. Maintenance hatch. I don't know if I'd find that or not, or not know what I'm looking for at this moment. All right, storage. What do you have for storage? Looks like a bunch of controllers in here. We're running ammo boxes for our ammo storage. Makes sense. So we got 2 of those at 14K each. Oh, wow. So, yeah, some of these are big-time storage units here. So, Instructor A and B are 640Ks. We got C, 616, D, E, and F. So, yep, a lot of storage there. L, and these controller pads here. Looks like we got 4 of those. They're 640s, it looks like. And then we got our, okay, harvest. Those are fridges. And beyond that, a lot of sort boxes. Yep. So, yeah, a lot of storage, too. I mean, this whole chunk is all like 600 some plus those. So I'm looking like 10 around 640Ks. There obviously some were 616, but most of them were 640, and yeah, 600 and above is a very large storage area, which is really cool. So yeah, very nice base. Definitely dig this. This is the RE2, the Sanctuary by Hectic. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna power it off here, and let's go take a look at the next build, which I have to go right over here for. So this one is the Venkman SSR by Zathabar, and this is built for Star Salvage. I'll just say that right off the gates. I'm not sure on how it's going to translate into RE2, but it looks, I spawned it in, and it looked pretty darn intact. I didn't see anything glaring on it from first inspection that it was missing parts or anything like that. So it could be, though. It could be. Just keep that in mind. It is for Star Salvage scenario. But this is a really wild design. It's very unique. Obviously, it's a CV, but I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before. It's kind of like it's, I don't know, like it's I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this. It's kind of like it's like a bunch of modules kind of all linked together, sort of, in its build setup. Where we got like a bridge piece over here, it looks like, and then some kind of internal area. And there's kind of like this tube that's kind of running through, connecting all these parts over here. And then we got some side modules like this farming section over here, and kind of looks like a restaurant. No, that's a restaurant. I seen all the seating back there, and I thought maybe it was a cafeteria until I seen the actual cockpit. So this one up here is probably a cockpit too. So we got like a front bridge, and then we got a rear bridge area. Big old artillery turret on the top there, retractable one at that. A couple landing or hangar bays, like modules connected to like walk past that get in and out. And then back over here, we got a kind of a wing section, pretty cool looking thruster set up there for our rear thrusters. Big landing pad on the back. Radar on this side. More weaponry all throughout. Yeah, just a really wild looking CV. Quite large, but like broke up into like all these like different sections. And then we got a landing gear here too, with some guns aboard, and a kind of fake looking detector there. That's wild. That's cool. Kind of like a sensor. Oh, I like that. I like the spotlight built into the glass there. More spotlights along the side. Yeah, those farming pieces just kind of like hanging there. Almost looks like it was like a ride at an amusement park. Like you're on one of those, and you're like, you know, there's a rail above here. You're like sightseeing, like going through a place. but it's a farming bay. That's really cool. I like that. Well, yeah, overall, from the top-down view, too, it is a pretty good-sized ship, but just very unique in its design and layout from just about everything I've seen to date. That's cool. And then we got a front hangar up here, too. All right. So, let me do the lighty thing. There's a lot of spotlights on here, too, but get up in here. Now, I'll raise the lights up a little bit more. Maybe. Okay, right about there. All right. So we got our HV bay. Oh, well, HV bay 5 and 6 right here. And a couple of O2 and a med bay in there. We got an elevator, a couple of staircases as well. A couple storage boxes. This kind of goes up to the top here. So the elevator would get us to the same spot. So deconstructor and advanced constructor walking up in this area, kind of built right in there. Like glass walkway around here into this area over here. So we got the main chiller, the food processor there, and constructor output. I don't even know how I got here. I went around and came out over here. So this gets us to our front bridge. Very cool. Overlooking the base over there. What a unique layout. So yeah, this is like a walkway ramp here. So I came. I came up here. Oh, what a trip. I see what happened there. That's why I was like, I came up this way and it was like, how did I get up here? I was like, okay, that's how it does it. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's go back to this other module section here. We got some outdoor walkways. Well, nice chill out places outside there. One of our crew members. Crew quarters on either side. Crew lounge and ground ramp. Just walk down here. Here's our ground ramp. It may open up on me. Crew area. Got an ATM, fridge. Nice couple corner couches. Carpeting. Very cool. Oh yeah, private, like captain's room over here, or first officer. Oh no, look at this. And the rooms are different too. That's cool. I really dig seeing that, the variety in crew rooms. So this one's very bright. Look at that, kind of very white, with very like a white wood there, like birch or something. I don't know, or even lighter than that. Another crew room, or passenger bedroom, or motel. I don't know. Got the shower, got the bathroom. Different design yet again. Yeah, I like seeing the fluctuation here. This one's more of a like a blue one. Very, very cool. Smaller rooms here, so not quite as deluxe as the ones up front there. And then we've got O2 back over here. And it looks like we got... Let's get back up to the main deck here. And let's continue going this way. So over here, okay, galley, medical bay. Yeah, here's our medical bay. Very nice. Like the glass on the outside there too. Looks like it has all the stuff in it. Well, I like this secondary door over here going to oh yeah, the cafeteria. This is what a wild ship. Very unique in its design and layout. And we're getting into the farming section. The lighting's a little different in here too. Kind of maybe it's just the colors in there. A little bit of green going on there. And this kind of walks above and go back down to this area here. So we've got, okay, that's a quick, like an elevator getting back up to there. And yeah, now we're getting into those the ride carts. I don't know, that's cool. We got the farming section over, one farming section on this side, and Bet you the other one over here. Oh, wow. This one's got stuff in it. Oh, look at that. It's got food already growing in here. Crazy looking glass window there, too. Very nice. Yeah, what an interesting layout. So we got, looks like we got all our armor lockers out in this area. Kind of a, like a maintenance area. Where crew get all loaded up in here. Little seats, you can even sit and watch TV while waiting for people. Got now we're into production over here, so a couple advanced constructors. Now we did have a couple more constructors earlier on in the ship there too. So we got here our engineering. We got warp drive on this side, and it looks like we got our shield right over here. As you can see, some generators, O2 and fuel in the area. Got an RCS unit there. Got a crew member like chilling way in the corner over there playing solitaire. I seen that. No, I'm just kidding. Got our armor repair, armor and weapon repair, or just repair station. I should probably just call it. I always confuse that with the repair bay though. And then we got a big hangar back here with a pretty interesting looking doorway mechanism here. So we got like a, yeah, this rear hangar bay. Pretty good size place for a repair bay. And storage around the area. Some side doors. Wow, look at this. This wild looking, kind of again like a skywalk kind of thing. And this looks like it gets us into our thruster pods. So you got access to all the different thrusters in the area. Wow. Okay. Want to make sure been up here already. Let's go back up the stairs. I want to see if it goes any further. I think that's it. I think that's it for the, let me get back into God mode here a minute. I want to see if I missed something. I did too, because I didn't get into that area, I don't think. I'm going to just double check this. This whole space up here. Oh, no, we have not been up here. I missed an elevator along the way. So the elevator, yeah, in this area right here. Wow, that's a deceiving elevator. It doesn't come all the way down. But it works. Well, you got to have your jetpack on, but it does work. All right, here, let me turn that jetpack off. So up over here is, yeah, this would be the other bridge. The rear bridge area, which is really, really cool. An intelligent message coming soon. Well, maybe not. You haven't got the message. How do you know if it's intelligent or not? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, look at, yeah, nice display over here. We got a teleporter all nicely set up to a sensor. And, yeah, looks like a TV. I don't know. Very, very cool place. So, really wild design. I still don't think I've seen everything. Let's go this way. Yeah, the side hangar bays over here. Yep, we got one on either side of the ship here. Elevator to get us back up in there. Plus a doorway going to the other area. Wow, that's all aboard one ship. What a wild design. Very cool. Very cool. I like the I like all the, I don't know, you just don't know what you're gonna get into next when you're walking through this. And I'm not 100% sure if I've seen everything yet. Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, this is all the HV hangar bay on the front. And then the bridge. There's something going on up top over here, too. Oh, look at the doors around that landing pad. Oh, that's cool. Kind of locks it up there. Alright, well, anyway, let's look at some numbers here. So, unlock level 20, size class 7. 35 forward, 9 strafing, 12 lift, 18 reverse, 9 down, 21 fuel tanks, 12 oxygen tanks. Quite a lot of guns on here. I wasn't really looking for them, but does actually have quite a lot of weaponry. A whole list of stuff there. Build time, 12 hour and 21 minute. Set up there. It is using some Xeno. Overall, not terribly expensive. Not really seeing anything crazy. Not seeing any quantum processor usage. So CPU is okay. So the CPU is set to 375. Now this is obviously for star salvage. So these numbers aren't going to play right here. So disregard the CPU. I'm just kind of curious on yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know star salvage at this moment in time, so I don't know. I'm sure this works fine for star salvage. However, the CPU configuration is set up, or how it uses it, little foreign to me. But yeah, I didn't see any obvious missing anything though, which is really cool. Showing this in Reforged Eden 2, so. And basically, it looks like it would work with Reforged Eden 2 as well, providing it had a little, some more CPU cores added somewhere. You know, couple advanced, and I'm not even sure if you got to put it in superiors. The CPU wasn't that high, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe one superior. You get. I know if you have a full Core 9 setup, you get to 900,000 CPU, and this one was hitting 732,000. So. Yeah, you probably get by with just your 2 basic, 2 improved, and 2 advanced CPU cores, or RE2 if you're going to use it there. But anyway, yeah, very cool. All right, let's look at storage. Nicely labeled storage setup here. So, yeah, we do have, okay, so it does have, I wasn't sure if it was going to have like 320s or if it did storage different in the scenario. But it looks like it's using the standard storage space. 320K, a couple there. Got deconstructor, ammo bay, 320K. More, I think a lot of these are other things going on in here. A lot of sort boxes. Some of these might be controllers too, but I'm not sure exactly which ones. Yeah, a lot of sort boxes and stuff, so. So a good amount of storage too. Again, very unique looking ship here. Kind of neat to tour such a thing. One thing that's really tripping me out too is that glass. Oh, there it is. Yeah, when I walked, I didn't see this from the outside when I was looking at the ship, but yeah, that glass walkway that goes into the thruster housing just kind of tucked in there. Yeah, very cool. So again, this is the Venkman SSR by Zathabar for the scenario Star Salvage. Very cool build. However, it looks like it plays pretty nice with, you know, even RE2. Again, the only thing I really see is that maybe some more CPU. I don't know how the power management would work out either though. So that's a bit of a mystery at the moment, but very cool. All right, so the next build here, let's get over here. This is, we're going to look at a tank now. Very unusual tank. This is the Lasanna HV by Ravis. And I think this is a author I'm unfamiliar with. And what a unusual looking tank. A lot of guns on here. So yeah, we got a 6-pack of, looks like Gatling guns on the front there. A whole bunch of turrets on the side here. So we got, and then we got this main armament here. This kind of almost looks like these turrets here are meant to hit the target from like this direction. They got more of a sideways broadside ability there. Yeah, I think that's and then we got an artillery turret on the backside as well. Fun thing about these is when you're operating a like an HV or whatever can run big artillery turrets on it, you can get in there and they have range. They outrange most of the other guns in the game. So I keep on kind of wanting to try this out to build like a tank that was made for like co-op that has 2 artillery turrets on it, and then have like park out of range so the POI can't shoot you, and then try to shoot the POI with it. And then also determine if there's a type of artillery turret that can do shield damage would be another thing. But that'd be an interesting way to kind of cheese a POI a little bit. Something I thought about. But yeah, this is a really wild design. Again, very unique. Never, not seen a tank or anything like this before. this, yeah, very, very unique design and setup there. And on the inside area here, that's pretty interesting. So you kind of got access to the cockpit from inside this big grouping of almost like an old, like one of those old ships, you know, that sailed with all the broadside guns, usually the wooden hull builds before the modern stuff. Very cool. All right, so I'm walking really slow. I got out of God mode there, but here, let me do that again here. Let me adjust the lights real quick. I'm not sure. Kind of dark. I'll see if it doesn't brighten up. Yeah, okay, so let me turn those back on. So inside the cockpit here, looks like we got a bunch of RCS, some O2 tanks. Looks like a armor locker right there. Ammo box there. RCS, a couple ammo boxes in the area. So yeah, really unique build there. And obviously got some spotlights running around all over the place too. Lighting up pretty much all the directions around the HV here. All right, well, let's look at some numbers here. So unlock level 25, size class 1, 29 forward, 6 strafing. Probably it's a HV, so there's probably those jump pads on the HV for the lift that you see there. 8 reverse. Got 2 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks. Again, pretty big barrage of weaponry. Got it looks like it's following like the default vanilla weapon limits here. So light missile turrets, light Gatling turrets. But well, I don't know. This is didn't really say if it was for RE2 or not. 1 hour and 22-minute build time. I'm surprised at the build time on this. With that many guns and things going on, I thought it would be definitely higher than that. But it's actually got a pretty low build time on it, which is kind of surprising to me. It's a cool thing. Okay, so CPU is obviously I'm showing this in RE2. I don't believe this build said what it was for on the description. So I just want to see. So it looks like it's only set up with a standard core in here, but it's 35,000. If it was for RE2, it would need a bunch of cores added, and I think that number would take it into the quantum and auxiliary range for cores beyond the core 9s. Storage-wise, let's look at the right build here. So we got, looks like 2 small ammo boxes. So again, I'm not sure how that would work out. I guess if you're not playing with weights and volumes, it's not a thing. But you definitely want, with this kind of weaponry on a build, you definitely want some more ammo storage on it. You can get by with HV or SV ammo box fine if you're running like a Gatling gun, like or 2, or something like that. But yeah, when you're running artillery and all the like the missile turrets and things like that, you definitely need a good amount of space for that. Unless you're in, I don't think the author was probably playing with all the stuff turned on, you know, with the weights and volumes and all that stuff. And it might be just vanilla kind of like default without all the stuff going on. And this works fine for that. So yeah, very cool build again. This is the Lasanna. I hope I said that right. By Ravis. Very cool build. All right, let's power you off, and then we get to the next one here. Now we're getting into a CV, and this is the RE2 Crow L15 CV by Ronald P. Wade. Ronald P. Wade. So another new author here. It's really cool to see that. Glad people are checking out the game and building stuff for it, putting it up on the workshop. That is really cool. So this looks like a pretty practical SV. I'm sorry, CV. Sorry, I didn't mean to call it SV. Kind of looking at some of the stuff going on here. I think, yeah, these are antennas over there. So we got a couple of launcher positions there. I'm trying to determine what this is. Right now, I'm thinking starter. I'm thinking this is a starter CV. But just by its general looks. And it doesn't look terribly expensive. It's not running big, drive thrusters and things like that. It's got some decoys instead of the actual guns mounted. So it looks like the author was probably fighting the CPU, trying to get it into a certain range. Let me see if this radar is a real one. It is a fake one, which I would expect to, especially if it was a starter CV. You don't want to put like an actual long range radar on there, because then you're going to need parts that you're not going to be able to acquire in your like starter area very easily. You'd have to like warp around, find stores, hit POIs, whatever, to get the components for that. Spotlight up front here. Got a small landing pad on the back over here. Big enough to park some stuff. And looks like we do have an entryway kind of going down into the cockpit, or the main hull of the ship over there. And just check out the back here. Turn the light. Okay, so I was just wondering if there was a doorway there or not in the back. We got a doorway here. Oh, that's a unique spot for it. Story. Oh yeah, check that out. That is a very, very unique place for one. Oh wow. Wasn't quite ready to go inside it yet, but want to check out anything else going on here. So yeah, it looks like it's pretty small and right to the point. I mean, from the outside, got some defensive weapons for like drone attacks and things like that, and it looks like it could be upgraded to have some offensive weapons as well. But here, let me park in here a second, and I will adjust the lights. Let's try that for now. Okay, so we're getting into, it's like right into a big engineering room here with all kinds of parts in there. We got our Pentax tank, bunch of some small shield parts built in here. Gravity generator, our main generators, Wi-Fi detector. Here, I'll get back into God mode. Got the warp drive right behind there. Oh yeah, definitely. We got. Oh, look at that. We got some turbines in there too. Yeah, some a couple smaller turbines. I think there's another setback over here too, so it might have all 4 small turbines built in. All kinds of stuff. It's a lot of stuff in this general area here. All right, so question is, I'm down here, and I know it's got a bridge up there, but I think this area is just for maintenance down over here. Let me turn on the light. Really dark. Okay, so I don't see any other way out of this room. So let me look on the outside of the ship, and I know there's a way in here too. There could be another way in and out here too. Get out of God mode. Turn off my light. It's going this way. Oh yeah, here we are. Check this out. A lot in the ship. Okay, so we got a deconstructor, an advanced constructor, armor repair, got a food processor and fridge, floor hatch. Okay, that's what the switch is for right there. Armor, weapon and armor lockers. A couple storage controllers there. I'll hit that switch here in a minute. Got a medical bay over here. It's got all the specialized stuff, and of course we got to have our shower and toilet. And then up into the bridge section. Oh, I like the blue lighting in the area with the all the stuff. That looks really cool. Got a ventilator up in the ceiling there. A couple storage boxes right back here. So yeah, right to the point there. Again, this is a pretty small ship overall, but it's got a lot packed into it. Let's open this up. Oh, okay. I get it now. I missed that. I missed this when I came in from the bottom. I did miss this ramp here. It was closed, of course, too. So, but that okay. So we got another way in from the bottom of the ship there, or from the landing pad on the top of the ship. Yeah, and we've been up there already. So yeah, that's it. Right up there. It's very small, very compact CV. And obviously, you know, every time I see antennas like this on a thing, they if you use your light launchers, they would fit in those exact same locations and work just fine. We do have some sentry guns on there too. All right, let's look at the numbers here. So unlock level 15, size class 1, 46 forward, 27 strafing, 55 lift, 36 reverse, 36 down. Pretty balanced thrust on there. We do have some drone defensive guns. We got 4 light Gatling turrets and 5 sentry guns in the detector. 2 hour and 33-minute build time. Not asking for anything special, which is really, really cool. A little bit of Zacosium and Estrim. But other than that, pretty tight there. CPU-wise, looks like we're set to a Core 1. It's a little over by 16,000. I don't think that would cause you any big time problems or anything like that. You just sort that. So yeah, it does just have the main core. So obviously, adding in the basic core, it would balance it out. Just a single basic core somewhere to get that going. If you wanted to add some more guns and stuff, probably need a couple basic cores. But other than that, yeah, it's definitely built for low cost. Does have a shield on board as well. We already seen that it had a warp drive. So shield is 14,469. The warp drive, I would imagine, would be a 30 light year warp drive because it's a starter, and it is. Okay. I would, again, I as much as I like the 60 light year warp drives, I wouldn't put one on the starter either because you need some other stuff, especially some platinum to do the upgrade for that better warp drive. So yes, very, very cool. To the point ship here. Check out your storage. Okay, so we've got so it just kind of tells you how much storage is in each one of these, like number form, and then it's got like an A, B, C, all the way down to H there. So we got yeah, 9,600. This one's a 64. Oh, okay, no, this is 64,000. It's got an extra 0 over here, so I was like, is that a 640K? No, it's 64,000. And yeah. I'm not. Yeah, that's cool. That's a pretty cool way to do the storage, so you know which bays are the bigger ones there. Very cool. So again, this is the RE2 Crow L15 CV by Ronald P. Wade. Very, very cool. All right, so the next build. This one's a biggin. All right, this is the Elite Transporteur. I'm not French, but I think this would probably be in French. I don't know. It reminds me just a little bit of the God. What is that thing that Luke Skywalker roamed around in? It was like a little hovercraft. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. Something a land speeder or something like that. I got to catch up on some Star Wars. But look at this little bugger. Looks like a little get-around HV there with a fridge, a detector, a light, and a seat. Let me see if it's got anything else going on in there. It's got a landing pad or landing gear. There are hover engines right on the side there. Give this thing a little romp around. Bet you it's yeah. Pretty agile little craft here. Except all the little twigs are gonna screw it up. Got to have more weight, then you can knock them over, sort of. But even with a like 500-ton tank, the tree will knock you about, or the twig will knock you about. But yeah, no, this looks like a very inexpensive, very early game starter get around creation. You know, keep some food cold. And drive around. Probably uses hardly any gas or any fuel, I should say. Yeah, very cool. I don't know if there's any surprises in here, like some other part I'm not seeing or anything. I don't think so, though. I think it's just an ultra cheap get around craft here. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, yep, that's pretty much it. 4-minute and 26-second build time. All the basic stuff. Does need a little bit of titanium in the build here. Not a problem. 1 fuel tank, 26 forward, 77 is holy strafing. 77 strafing. Wow, it turns on a dime. Look at that, y'all. 95 there. 26 reverse. And obviously it's HV, doesn't go up and down unless you got the jump pad thingies on it. Yeah, really straightforward. Not a lot to really sulk in. It's a Core 1, obviously. A lot of good 3,000 leftover CPU. In case you want to throw on a, try to figure out a way to mount a big artillery turret out here or something like that. That'd be really interesting. Yeah. Anyhow, oh, very cool. Let's look at your storage too. It probably has some storage in here. Yeah, it's got a box. 125 and a fridge. So, yep. Again, ultra cheap, early game, get around, utility vehicle, keep your food cold, and have a detector. What more can you ask for a 4-minute and something build time this inexpensive? So again, this is the La Transporter. I'm sorry, I probably butchered the name a little bit there. By Optimus Prime. Very cool, practical build here. All right, we're gonna power you off. Let's take a look at the next build here. I gotta check my ordering. No, actually, let's look at this first. So this one I don't know anything about. It was up on the spotlight today. It is the Stargate SG1, listed as a POI by Samuel 166613. So yeah, it did have POI in the name. Oh yeah, look at that. We got a little Stargate going on over here, and a pyramid structure here, a big glass pyramid on here. Got some looks like some artillery turrets chilling at the base of the pyramid. We got some different colors going on here, and we got a line of, oh my goodness, would I not want to mess with that? Those aren't the toughest turrets in the game. That's a lot of turrets. I think I would try to stay clear of this one, or infiltrate this from the back. If it was a POI that we attack, and maybe sneak in back over here and try to find a way to get in. Ouch. Let me look at the bottom side here. I just want to see. Okay, so there's no rooms down there. That's just kind of built up there. So I think we need to go into the pyramid part here. Okay, so I was just looking around to see if there was lights. I don't see any lights. So I'll keep the outdoor lighting on. So we got some fuel there. It looks like it's generally built out of concrete here. Take this elevator up in combat steel over there, I think. And we got some rooms. And that just stops there. Okay. Alright. Well, it is a POI. There is that Stargate thing. I don't think I can go in that, especially in creative. It might warp me somewhere, but I'm going to walk into the glass part over here, the glass pyramid. So it looks like a big farming section with grow lights on the sides. It is a POI again, so really different there. I mean, if you, it's probably just done for effect and things like that, but a single grow light would cover like a 3x3 area of grow plots, and they have to be mounted on the ceiling above it, 2 blocks from it. So this is like 3 blocks. So if they were down 1 row and covering 3x3 section each, that's how they're intended to work. Now you can you don't have to follow those rules though, but as far as I know, they do not work on the sides, and if they're too far away, they wouldn't work either. So yeah, just something to note about grow lights. I wish you could do more with them. I wish you could put them on the walls, have sideways growing areas. That would be really cool. But as far as I know, the game has never worked with that, or never really allowed it. So up top here, it looks like we got a big old glass room with a bunch of cool looking pyramid skylight there. A bunch of fridges and food processors. They almost look crooked, but it's just the light reflections there. I looked at that and I was like, those aren't straight. How did it? No, I'm just kidding. It's all light reflection. Yeah, it's cool. That's cool. It's I didn't see any like POI spawners in here, from what I see either. So I'm not sure. I think the author was just wanted to have some fun and build something cool. And there we go. Let me take a look at its stuff and its specs here. So it does have obviously a lot of those guns, and we have quite a lot of installed grow pots. Size class 11, unlock level 25, 27 fuel tanks. Does not have any oxygen tanks in it. And the guns here. 210,000 CPU. So it uses quite a lot of CPU. With primarily the guns on there will use up a lot of that. One thing you definitely want on a farm too is oxygen tanks and ventilators. If you're again, this is labeled as a POI, so it's probably not intended to do actual farming in here. It's just kind of something to walk around. Yeah, but yeah. Oops. And it does have a shield on here too. 49,191 on its shield strength. So yeah. It's set. Hold on. I gotta look at the core configuration here. I'm a little confused. It's coming out to 210,000. I guess that would be a standard thing. It does have 2 improved cores and a basic core in it. But yeah, so this is the Stargate SG1 by Samuel 166613. Very cool, very cool. All right, so the last build of the day here. This one I believe I found this on new releases. This is the MAV RE2 C9A Stubby by Maverick, ORIG, or original, like abbreviated. And this thing really lights up. Holy smokes, does it light up. Look at this. This is like a... I wonder if the author was just... I was looking at... It looks like it's primarily built of glass. Of the heavy glass. So I'm kind of wondering if the author set out to make a glass cannon. Because that is my first impression here. This is a glass cannon. It is made. I mean, this glass is actually pretty strong though, and it's got a lot of guns going on in here. We got a couple bigger guns up top here, or four smaller ones. No, those are the heavies. Hyper laser cannons, heavies, and then a number of other turrets on here, like some cannon turrets. Oh, that would really fit with the whole glass cannon thing, wouldn't it? The cannon turrets. I think I understand what the author was going for here. And we got the X-wing cockpit built into there. We got a reverse thruster there, strafing. At the back we got utility. We got a clone chamber, O2 trauma station, fridge. Oh no, that's not a fridge. Probably a fridge somewhere. There's a lot of stuff to see in here though. There's you got to see like its guts in there. Like fuel and O2, because it's all glass. You can kind of like look through the walls and see what's some of the walls. Not over here though. It's kind of darked out. It's probably hiding its top secret stuff over in that area. So I'm not seeing a doorway or entryway or anything like that. Let me get this off the ground a little bit. But yeah, this is I'm gonna have to call this one a glass cannon, but not meant as like it's super fragile, but with really high DPS. It actually looks like it's pretty tough. These glass blocks are pretty strong. So we got our hover engines down there, landing gear, and then I think beyond that it's just kind of like into the cockpit. And this thing's bright. I don't have my light on or anything right now, but it is. Here, I want to make sure. No, there's with my light on. So a lot of spotlights in the area. I'm gonna fly in here a little bit. Oh yeah, we could probably see all the stuff from the bottom here too. So we've got some like some it's our shield parts, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh wow. Is that a regular core? I'm not sure. Well, look at the stats here just a second. I just want to see. Obviously, it's packed full of stuff. Um, down in the glass compartments. All right, and then we got some big time the spotlights on the front there. Yeah, interesting how that looks with all the like literally. I think the author wanted to do a challenge to build the entire hall out of glass, and did. It did exactly that. But you do say there's some regular blocks in there too that are kind of underneath the glass. So, all right, take a look at some numbers here. So, unlock level 25, size class 2, 71 forward, 71 strafing, 71 reverse. Yeah, really good. I like the yaw speed on here too. So, quite maneuverable tank. Really good stats with its getting around motion. Obviously, you don't want roll on a tank, or at least I don't. Some might, and pitch isn't a thing really either. So it's all about the yaw, and this one's hitting that really good. So yeah, we got the 6 medium can. Oh, those are medium cannons as well, and 4 of the hyper laser cannons. 2 hour and 31 minute build time. Yeah, it does have an advanced core in there that we did see. So it doesn't have a standard core; it's advanced. A couple quantum processors. It's not really needing too many other crazy things in here in the build. It does have a reactor core, so a fusion reactor for its power, and that's what the heat exchangers and shielding is also for. CPU wise, set to 39,000 using 38,000. It's balanced rate as close as you can pretty much get it. The CPU. Let me sort this real quick. It is listed as a Core 9, but yeah, it does have an advanced core to achieve that. So just so you know, I'm not sure exactly. I think there's a quest or mission or something like that to acquire an advanced core in gameplay. I'm not exactly sure how that's done. I've never done it before, but yeah, that must add a lot of CPU. Does it say? CPU increase. No, it only says the CPU increased by 8,000. That ain't much. I don't know how that works, but it's balanced with CPU, and it's basically a Core 9, but with this core. Obviously, it doesn't warp. Let's take a look at your shield strength. So yeah, 16,400 on total shield strength on there. Do have a couple power management options for turrets and probably your thrusters or movement. And storage wise, so we got looks like we got a pretty good sized ammo box or ammo controller here, 13,750 for ammo storage. Then we got some sort boxes and a place for valuables, and then our Pentax tank, of course, for the shielding. And that's, yeah, pretty much right to the point there. A pretty destructive looking tank. Looks like it would actually work good. The maneuverability on it's very good. Yeah, really unique. The definition of a glass cannon, but just the glass isn't all that weak. It's a pretty strong glass, actually. So that's wild design there. So again, this is the MAV RE2C9A Stubby by Maverick Original, or Maverick ORIG. So yeah, very, very cool build. And that is the last build for today. Now I'm going to do another video right after this and show you an update on my own build. And then there's another build I was going to check out by a different author when I do that as well. So I will be doing that shortly after I get this one up and about up on YouTube and stuff. So other than that, you all have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later.